What you guys? Well, join me on the banks of Brasenose 1. I'm a part of the Parker Baits social this weekend. There's about 70 of us on B1 and B2, and there's the start for the Utah that says we can get our rods out. So up till now, just getting everything ready. Home's all set up, rods are all prepped, wrapped up, ready to go, and they're going to go out there. So fingers crossed we get lucky. So I'll catch up with you and tell you what we're doing once I've got the rods out and I've got a cup of tea or a beer in my hand. So I'll see you in a bit. Good afternoon, guys. Rod's been out for a few hours, and you join me, as I said earlier, on B1 on the Parker Baits social. They have taken over B1 and B2 this weekend. There's about 70 of us taking part. It's a fun social with the odd prize for the biggest fish, most fish, etc, etc. The draw itself was done on random order, people going up, taking ball out of the bag. Whatever ball number you got on the ball, when you pulled your hand out, was the swim you go in. It's not a watercraft draw. I'm not sure I'd have gone in this swim if it was a watercraft draw. I actually quite fancied the swim over, as you're looking at the water to my right, on the back of the wind. But saying that, the wind has been pushing down here all day, and I think it's set to continue overnight. I think it's moving more southerly tomorrow, which will be going literally, as you're looking at the lake, from the right to the left. At the moment it's sort of coming in this way. So yeah, it's very windy. It's making accurate casting a bit difficult. Even at 15 wraps for the spum, it's so strong you're literally casting at 2 o'clock for it to land at 12 o'clock, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's tough. Rig wise, right hand and middle rod, solid bags, PVA bags, both with 12mm pink Magic Beam wafters. The rain rod is a D-rig on a fluorocarbon hook length about 7-8 inches long on a lead clip, 3.5 ounce lead, and on that I've got 14mm pink Magic Beam topped with a mixture of maggots. So I've got pinks and whites and whatever maggots I could first came out of the tub, and I put those on the top as a little topper. How long I'm going to leave these out there for, I don't know. I'm not so sure whether I'm going to have a recast yet, but I'll see how it goes, see what indications we get, see if there's any signs of fish. I've not seen any signs. It's quite quiet, but yeah, it's not my usual style of fishing. I'm a bit out of my depth here. It's a big expanse of water, not what I normally go for, but hey, good to be here, good to see everybody, and yeah, that's it. Catch up. Okay guys, it's getting on a bit. It's starting to get a bit dark, and yeah, it'll be dark soon. I'm just about to cook this in that. So I'll tip it all in, cook it on a nice low heat for 5 minutes or so, and I've also got some tortillas to go with it. But pretty grim out there. It's been raining for a little while now, so I'm confined to the bivvy, and there's been a couple of big rodent rats running around already, even though it's not even dark. So yeah, have to keep an eye on that. I don't want them getting in the bivvy. Anyway, I'm going to cook this. I'll see you in a bit. This will probably might even be the last bit of footage, unless I catch something for the night. But yeah, if not, I'll see you in the morning, or I might even show you the food. But anyway, see you in a bit. Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's actually really quite a nice morning. Quite cloudy, but it's not cold at all. It's been a very humid night. The wind died down in the early hours, and yeah, it's been very nice. I've got no fish to report. Very, very quiet on the rods. Not even a single beep. Not good, but like I say, good night's sleep. I do know Louis had a fish out over on the bank on the left hand side behind me. He's the guy who's fishing next to me at Coken Farm on my last session, and yeah, he's really casting some distance. He's right out in the middle of the lake. I don't know how many wraps he's doing, but he's right out there. We watched him casting yesterday. I was quite impressed with his spotting accuracy, and yeah, he's casting, especially considering he had a head-on wind. Yeah, it was quite impressive. So well done, Louis, for catching that fish. I think it's 28 pound on the group chat. Other than that, I'm not sure what else has come out of this lake, but I think a few have come out on the on B2. I'm not on their group chat, so I don't know exactly what's happening, but I'm pretty sure the guy behind me's had a couple. I think there's been more coming out over there. So yeah, bit quiet on the fishing front, but yeah, it's nice to be out. Nice to have a nice quiet morning like this, without that wind, although I've got a feeling it's going to pick up again later. I'm just going to have a cup of tea and ponder about redoing the rods. I don't normally like to redo the rods in the morning. It's such a good time for a bite. You don't want to, you know, sometimes casting on some lakes totally kill it for you. I don't know what the state of play is on here. I've seen people spotting out already. So it might be one of those waters where sound of the spot and the lead's crashing, they don't really take much notice of. So I might do an early recast, or earlier than I normally would. So I'll have a cup of tea anyway and enjoy the view, and yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Okay guys, so here is my spot mix for the session. It consists of OG fish, OG fruit and nut boilies, soaked in the Calanus hydros, Parker Baits liquid food, which is like a small sort of plankton and small aquatic bits and pieces in there. It really stinks, that liquid. And in there I've also got the Parker Baits hemp and maize spot mix particles. So yeah, plus I've got OG fish pellets in there and some of the micro pellets as well, just to give a bit of added attraction and a bit more spread. So that's what's going out in the spot, as you can see. Okay guys, I'm just changing up a little bit. I've got a solid bag, mini mix, top and bottom, small handful of maggots in the middle, hook bait. I've got a pink magic bean wafter topped with a couple of maggots, and a little pink kicker that you can just about see in there. So that's going to go out now on my left hand rod. Watch it guys, as you can see the sun is out, but not only the sun is out.
Hello!
You know who that is. Here he is.
Bonjour.
Mr. Chris Fennell, Carp King himself.
How you doing guys? Viewers of Carp Bites.
So Chris is down, just come to say hello. He's been fishing on Tar Farm.
Tar Farm Lake 6, yeah.
And like myself, no joy as yet. Well, you're packed up now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm all foam now. Just popped in because I knew you was here. But yeah, another blank for me. This winter's proper been kicking me in the gonads.
Yeah, it's been tough. I've been blanking, and it looks like, you know, I won't be surprised if I go home blanking tomorrow. But got to be in it to win it, mate.
Yeah.
But hey, when the weather's like this,
Nice weather today, though, isn't it?
Look at that. It's gorgeous.
Contrast to yesterday's weather.
Yeah, brilliant. Completely different completely different season to yesterday. Anyway, so there we go. Once again, Mr. Chris Fennell, Carp King. You all know him. Everyone knows and loves Chris. Anyway.
Well, not everyone loves me.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of your comments.
Yeah, there are a few haters.
Anyway, we're going to carry on talking. Catch up with you later.
Goodbye.
Well, guys, it's getting on and it's been a very quiet day today. Sun is beaming down, it's in my eyes, but I'm not complaining. It's very nice. It's a completely different sort of day to it was yesterday. Yesterday was really miserable, that wind, then the rain started. So this is, yeah, very pleasant, and it's actually really quite nice. It feels very spring-like, so it's very, very welcome. On the rods, very, very quiet. I've redone all the rods this morning. Left and middle rod, the same as what I put out yesterday. PVA bag, or solid bag, and just a conventional D-rig. On the right hand rod though, I did put a zig out. It's about a 3 foot zig. Yeah, 3 foot white foam zig. And I thought I'd give that a go and just see if they're laying a bit off the bottom down low, but again, nothing's happened. Had a bit of a liner on the middle rod about an hour or so ago. Got me quite excited, but nothing came of it. And then I thought I'd have a change on the left hand rod a little while ago, and I put a solid bag on with some maggots in it. Again with a pink magic bean topped with some maggots. So that's what I've been doing, and it's not paid off. It's been very quiet, hence the lack of footage. Did get a visit earlier from Chris Fennell, Mr. Carp King. He's been on Tar Farm, messaged each other yesterday, said he might come over and say hello, and he did. Well, came over and said hello. But yeah, so he's been over. We had a bit of a chat and catch up, and yeah, we may try and catch up next week at the one show. I know he's going on the Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it or not. If I can, I'll be there on the Sunday. Good to catch up with him anyway. And yeah, like I say, it's been very, very quiet for me. A few more fish have come out, like I say, on B1, but B2 is the one that's been doing the most fish. Most of us on B1 are struggling. I think one guy on the bank to my right, he's had a few fish out, but once we get all the reports through on the WhatsApp group, we'll be able to tell you exactly what's happening. But yeah, like I say, very quiet. All we can do is sit and wait and hope. And as the sun's out and it's getting on, I think I might crack open a beer and sit down and chill. And yeah, just see if I can see anything. But I've not seen anything. Not seen it. Well, I've seen a dicky bird because there's loads of them swimming around out there attacking the spawns when they go out. But I haven't seen any fish. Did hear some in the night. But I couldn't tell if they was in B1 or B2 because they could have been over the other side. But I did hear a few crashing around, but hard to place where they were. But I haven't seen anything during the daytime or heard anything during the daytime. I have spotted some bait out. I've spotted about 3 or 4 kilos of bait. I thought it's going to be short bass time. Give it a go. Put pretty much the rest of my bait out there, and I may redo my middle and my right hand rod before I retire tonight. I may not. See how I feel. But yeah, that's the catch up. I'll let you know if anything changes. Evening guys, it's about 5:30 or so, and it's starting to get dark. The sun's going down behind the bushes behind me, and it's a lot different to yesterday. The conditions very calm, it's dry, and yeah, the wind is blowing that way instead of this way. So yeah, completely different, much more comfortable to be in, but no fish as yet. Still putting some more out, I think anyway. I'm sure Chunkster fishing, he's had one over the way. Flip the camera around. He's fishing out there somewhere. So I'm fishing a lot closer with my 15 wraps, but got to be in it to win it, haven't you? And yeah, rods all out, and as they say, traps are set. And this time I've got All three rods exactly the same. I've gone for my favourite OG Fish hardened hookers, topped with a little bit of yellow. And yeah, they're out there. I'm gonna put the bait, and we just hope fish come along, decide to feed. But until then, that's it. I think the camera will go away. I think that's it for tonight, unless something happens. Otherwise, you'll be seeing me in the morning. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope and pray that one of these will rattle off. In the meantime, I'm going to sit down and have a beer. And I'm going to enjoy the evening, because it is pretty nice. Anyway, see you later. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 o'clock. Another very quiet night. Just picked up one single bleep on the right hand rod, and that was it. Very, very quiet. I've had a few buzzers going though, so I'm sure there's been some more fish out during the dark hours. But for me, nothing. Very quiet. So looking like another blank. We've got a few hours before we have to reel in. Then the presentation, I think, is at 10:30. So yeah, it's not looking good. That's how it goes. But yeah, I'm pleased. There's been a good number of fish caught on both lakes now though, which is really good. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of the ones that caught. But hey, that's a chance you take. But yeah, and I think most of the fish have come out on the bank that I really fancied. If I'd have come out on the walk cast draft draw, those have been the streams that I'd have gone for, but maybe I wouldn't have been able to cast as far as the people that have been catching that. But again, who knows? Anyway, that's it. It's a lovely morning. Breeze is picking up. Had a bit of red sky this morning, first thing. You know what that means? Shepherd's warning. We are expecting rain a bit later, so hopefully we're all packed up before that happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit down, watch the view, have a brew, and I'll catch up for you later. Okay guys, so just reeling in right hand rod, the middle rod, and it's come back with a lovely big juicy bloodworm on it. So you can't say I wasn't fishing in a good spot. I just don't think the fish are out in front of me. So yeah, look at that. Nice juicy big fat red bloodworm. Anyway, so that's it. I'm packing up. I've still got one rod out, but I'm gonna reel in, pack the car up, and then go and have a quick chat with some of the lads fishing before the presentation. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, not much to like about it, I guess, but if you do, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do subscribe please, and yeah, I'll see you next time.